When they come, and they will, they'll come for you.
I have an army.
We have a Hulk.
Oh, I thought the beast had won it all.
You're missing the point. There's no throne. There is no version of this where you come out on top.
Let me infiltrate the beat, concentrate the heat. If you ain't on my level, fuck it, let me be.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as well as my lovely returning comics. Welcome back to another commentary. I know it's been a minute. It's been 3 weeks. I know I keep doing this whole 2-week thing, and I'm like, I promise I'll be back 2 weeks, I promise. And then I don't show up, and then you guys are like, oh well, we don't care. Anyways, just before we jump right into this commentary, as always, we do a little quick update before the video starts. So if you'd like to skip ahead and you give absolutely no fucks about this channel's future, then go ahead, skip that video right about now. It's right there. Go ahead, skip it. Anyways, if you stayed, welcome, and hopefully you'll be a part of this channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and maybe even click that like button below if you like what you're hearing right now. You know, you got that nice soothing voice, a nice DJ voice, getting it right back into it. Guys, my New Year's Eve, or let me just start off with this. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Hopefully you guys' Christmas was amazing, and hopefully you guys got a lot of fucking nice stuff, and you got everything you wished for, or asked for I should say, and hopefully it just ended up being a great one for you. And if not, I'm sorry, maybe next year is your time. But New Year's is what we're going to be talking about, and that's what this whole story is going to be regarding. But guys, I hope you guys had a good New Year's, and I hope 2017 brings a lot of I guess fruits to your labor. Let's make 2017 be a year where we all collaborate, and we kind of grow stronger together, be nicer as people. Because I think last year was a little bit of a crazy one. Emotions were running high, people were kind of mean to each other, and I think this new year, I guess, could be a fresh new start. I know, everyone's like, everyone's following the whole new year, new me bullshit. But I think there's actually kind of not to kind of conform to the whole societal like thing, but I think everyone's kind of, has this in their heads right now, and they're like open to it, have open minds right now, or as open as they'll ever be. And I think we should just be taking advantage of that, and I think we should all just kind of, I guess, coincide with each other. But do not get me wrong, do not enforce your opinions on other people, okay? Let's just state that. Anyways, guys, what else do I have to say? I think nothing really happened. I was going to do a podcast this past weekend, but I didn't get the chance to because I ended up actually traveling. Like, I got back from Colorado right after the 2 weeks. I was gone. Then I told you guys I was going to be gone. And then I went fucking to LA like right after. So I apologize that I didn't get to make any videos for you guys then. But I'm doing it now, so better late than never, I guess. With that, let's just jump straight into the story. So New Year's was definitely an interesting one for me. It's definitely a 2-part story. I can make it 2 parts. If you guys want it 2 parts, let me know. If I don't see any 2-part suggestions, then I guess I won't do it 2-part, and I'll do it for a separate story some other time. But New Year's started off as just any other day, waking up, rise and shine, stretching around, looking around, and I see the morning sun, and I'm like, and this is when I'm in Colorado, by the way. This is on my 2-week break. So at this time, Christmas just passed, it's snowing still, all that good stuff, right? And then 8 o'clock rolled around, and of course, parties don't start that early, so we got a little pregame going with all our friends. So I was with my best friend, and actually this is why I'll tell you guys why I was down in Colorado. So I have a best friend named, I gotta start thinking of the names, damn it. We'll create a name, we'll say Lilac, because I was thinking of flower, fuck it, Lilac. So, my best friend Lilac, I went to go visit her, and, we were chilling, and she has a bunch of friends that like to smoke and drink and do all the same fucking hooligan shit that we like to do, right? So, we went over to this dude's house, and I started becoming friends with, I've already been there for like, a week and a half now, I think, and I started making friends with all of them, so I'm pretty cool with all her friends, right? So we're all just pretty close, and we're all having a good time. So, we go over to this dude's house, and his parents aren't there for like, I guess, another 2 weeks or whatever, because they're off in some other state. So, we have the whole house to ourselves, and it's a group of kids. What else are we gonna do, right? We all started pulling out, our paraphernalia, if you will, paper, blunts, or joints, I should say, not paper, joints, and we started rolling them. We started rolling up fucking blunts, guys, blunts. We were rolling them up, and we had 4 different. So I remember we had a group, I think, of 8 people in total in the house, but like we kind of separated because like some groups were closer than others in the house, and we all just kind of separated in the house. It was a little bit of like a trap house almost. 4 people. It was me, Lilac, and 2 of her other friends. we all just went into this like little garage and we all just started passing around 4 blunts, right? The reason why, you know, there's 4 people, 4 blunts, and you might be thinking, well, why don't you guys just smoke separate ones? Well, there's different strains in each one, so we wanted to, you know, try them all out and all that good stuff, mix them in. So while we were puffing around, I remember one of my, or not one of my buddies, but Lilac's buddy, pulls out a vodka bottle. Now, right when I see this thing, I'm like, well, naturally I have to, right? Like, naturally I just have to. This is what I did just to kind of pre-game it up. And look, guys, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a, I guess, you know, premise to this. I've reached pretty, like, stoner levels. Like, I've gotten so stoned to where I think, or I thought that I couldn't even break past that plateau, right? Like, I thought, there's no way, you know, I can go past this, and I've just pretty much hit that spot, right? Okay, there's no way I can do this unless I add this vodka. So, you know, I did a little experimenting, if you will. I grabbed the blunt, I took a huge hit, then I took a swig of the vodka bottle. No chaser, nothing, because, you know, that's how I fucking roll. So I did this about a total of 6 times. We did that, we pre-gamed for a little bit, and it hit like around like 10. I remember it hit 10, and everyone was like, alright, the party started, are you guys down to go? And of course, naturally, we're all pretty, like, decently, not fucked up per se, but, you know, we're on a good one, right? Because we're all chilling, and so we're like, yeah, let's all roll over together, let's all mob. We go on this, like, really quiet street. It was really odd at first, right? So we're down the street, and it looks like you couldn't even tell a party was going on. That's how fucking quiet this street was. Like, you would never think, right? And I was looking around, and I was just like, where the fuck is this thing? And so we roll up to this house with, like, only one car in front of it, right? And we're just like, are you sure she gave us the right address? And someone comes out from the door, and I guess it's one of Lilac's friends. And they're like, oh shit, like, what's up? Like, what's going on? What happened at the party? And, you know, this chick fucking, she'll come in handy later in the story, so we'll call her Lion. These are a lot of L names, but we'll call her Lion, right? And she comes in and she comes out and she's like, yeah, over here, over here. And so we all fucking rush into the house. Right when you walk in, it's like just a fucking cloud of smoke. Just a huge cloud of smoke. Just music blasting, right? Like a lot of music blasting, and it was weird because you couldn't hear it outside, so I don't know if it was like soundproof or something, but it was pretty loud inside there. I remember Lilac starts meeting up with her friends that she hasn't seen in a while, and so she's all busy talking to people, right? And I'm just sitting there like, fuck, like, I don't know these people, what do I do? And then I look over, and on the dining room table is this little herd, like this little group, right? All just a bunch of stoners smoking. I kid you not, dude. I see this huge bong, guys. Like I don't even know how to explain it to you without like showing hand signals. But I think it was about, imagine like from the floor, probably I want to say 2 feet maybe. Look, I'm sure there's bigger bongs, and I've definitely seen bigger ones, but never in person, right? And so this thing was like, what the fuck? Like, wow, that's nice. And then someone else pulls out another sick ass bong, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna smoke that too. And so I go over there and I socialize a little. And Lion, the one that kind of was running the party, the one that brought us in, she's sitting there, and I'm talking to her. I'm like, hey, shit, like I'm like, what's up? Like, can I hit your beer or what? And she's like, oh shit, have I smoked with you before? And I'm like, and this is a moment where I was like, should I lie? Should I just be truthful? And of course, you know, comically famous over here, being as honest as he can, was like, nah, but I would love to hit your sick ass bong. And she was like, man, go for it, dude, go for it. I remember I was hitting it, and I was like letting it burn. I was letting it burn, letting it milk up, if you will. And milking up, by the way, for those of you non-stoners, is when you let the kind of smoke build up, and it just gets like super like foggy and white inside the thing. And so I was letting it, you know, kind of get all the juices flowing, right? Getting all the juices flowing. And I remember right when it got to good thickness, if you will, I just lifted up the piece and inhaled all of it, like every single last piece, and held it in for a good minute and blew it all out. And I remember everyone was like, oh shit, like, okay. And I was all, you know, by this time I already fucking reached the level, like, that bong fucking hit me, dude. I got so domed, it was insane. And then that's when I broke the plateau, because I was already crossfaded, right, at this point, and I've already smoked, like, God only knows how many blunts I've smoked, and how many pipes I've fucking been toking on. I was already pretty up there, and then that just fucking exceeded. That's like when you hit a new bench press on your or like a new max on your bench press, right? You should break that fucking plateau and get out of there. right when I realized this, right when I realized that I've hit a new level, I was like, holy shit. This is awesome, and I just started enjoying it. And then I remember I hit the other bong, and then I started becoming friends with all the stoners. And then we all started talking, and I remember we kind of chilled there for a little longer, because like they were kind of starting to run low. I started taking swigs of Jack Daniels with a couple of the other dudes like over in the kitchen, and I was becoming buddies with all of them. And then I remember Lilac and her friends wanted to go to this other party because they were just not having, like, they kind of were bored. We walked in, we had a bunch of people, the two other dudes that didn't come with us earlier were already at this party, and they were playing beer pong, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll play beer pong too. And I jumped in, and we started having a good time playing beer pong. And the table, I almost fucked up the table a couple times because like the what is that thing called? The ping pong ball fell under the table, and they had this really like shitty like setup where like it was the ping pong table itself, like it didn't have any legs, so it was just sitting on chairs, right? Like the top of the green part was sitting on chairs instead of legs. I remember grabbing the ping pong ball and I stood up and like the whole thing almost knocked over, and like, that happened like multiple times throughout the night. And I don't know, I remember socializing a lot that night, having a good time, and just getting super fucked up, guys. Like, I don't know if I'll do that for a while again. I've definitely taken a break for sure. Whole time I was in Colorado, it was just non-stop smoke. It was just wake and bake all the time, non-stop. The party never stops, right? And now that I'm back to reality, now I'm just kind of relaxing, and I wanted to make this video for you guys just to say what's up. So, if you guys enjoyed this story, please leave a like and a favorite down below. That'd be much appreciated. And as always, at the end of the video, I make you guys say a word. So, the word will be, Kaiser. If you guys don't know what Kaiser Permanente is, just spell out Kaiser. That'll just let me know that you guys watched the whole video, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. And if you guys have any suggestions for anything you want to see, or if you have any questions for the podcast that I'm going to be doing soon, please put them in the comment section down below, and hopefully you guys, I will get to them in the next podcast. But guys, with that, thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you all next time. Peace.